Henry, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad. Yep, there we go. I fixed it on my end. So you look like you're in a cockpit somewhere.
No.
I lost your video, Henry. And Ralph. Hey, Ralph, do you have video? Ralph? Can you hear me, Ralph? Hi, Lisa.
Hello.
You know who's next to you on my screen?
Henry.
Henry! So
Yeah.
It's like old times. Kim. Hello, Kim.
Hello.
Do we get to see your charming face?
Sure.
So, Ralph, you're just on with video here, or audio rather?
Yeah, my computer isn't working. My camera isn't really working right now. But I'll have that fixed for next time.
That's gonna make us wonder what you look like.
You can. I'll have it next Wednesday for sure.
Okay, good, good. Henry, what is over your head?
It's just our overhead, I guess. I'm in the salon right now, so I don't know if y'all can see.
Nice. Where are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm in Anacortes, Washington right now.
Cool.
In a shipyard.
This is what I call online learning. How's the weather?
It's actually pretty warm. It's been like 50 degrees and not too bad.
You back, Henry?
Yeah.
At least we got a smile out of Lisa. Lisa, I didn't realize you were such a heavy Twitter girl.
Sorry. Now you know.
What do we have? Where's the video from you guys? Megan, are you hiding?
I'm here.
So where's your video?
Oh, I haven't done it quite yet.
Okay. Hey, Madeline. Welcome. Hi. Hey, Bryce.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Hey, Aaron. Aaron. Aaron, are you there?
Yeah.
Good, good. You know, this is interesting. I've never noticed this before. I've been using Google Hangouts for years. The more people that show up, the smaller the little pictures get.
Makes sense.
All right, we're just going to wait one more minute to see if anybody else shows up. Sometimes it takes a little time.
That weird noise.
What's that?
Does anyone else have like that weird background noise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
One thing that you might do when I start talking is mute your microphones. Sometimes that helps. Of course, if it
We should have just put it next to the whole thing.
We have no ball. Let's give this a whirl. See how that goes. All right. I'm probably going to talk more than normal this week because we're all trying to get up to speed. Hopefully, I'll tell you, you already know. Kim, can you hear me? Sounds like somebody's running their disposal behind us. Can you hear me, Kim?
No, there was some interference. I didn't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Generally, I will tell you a little something about the content that we're working on, stuff that I know that students have difficulty with. I will tell you where I think you ought to be approximately and what we're going to be doing next. If there isn't a thing to do, I tend to go over the assignment. And then mostly, I just take your questions. So anything that you have a question about, you know, we can talk face to face here as opposed to just doing it on Twitter or sending me an email or something. Okay. It's the hardest week in the semester because we're trying to figure out how the course is going to work. And at the same time, there is content to be covered. So hopefully you've all found the course web page right now. I don't mean this second, I mean over the last few days. The directions, kind of the stage directions for the course are and will be on the main course web page at econ202online.umwblogs.org. The course outline gives a week-by-week schedule for where I think you should be. Periodically, I'll make announcements on the course website about stuff that I think you need to know. I will always make those announcements first on Twitter. Twitter is the way that you will keep the most up to date about what's going on. So the purpose of the website is mostly to guide and direct what you're doing. The content for the course
I can't hear a thing.
Yeah, I can't hear anything either.
I didn't hear anything for like a minute and a half there.
Yeah, I haven't been listening to anything at all.
Someone muted him, and so now.
Yeah, you got muted. Like you.
Still can't hear anything.
Yeah, he's still muted.
Yeah.
Okay, how's that? Is that better?
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, let's try again. Let me back up.
I think you're gone again.
And that sort of thing. The course outline, which is on the header bar, gives a week-by-week schedule for where I think that you should be, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. Periodically, I'll make announcements on the course website, like the one that popped up today, about stuff that I think you need to know. So you should be checking the course website. If not, maybe at least a couple Okay. Cam?
You should plug your laptop into the Ethernet cable.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And except for the outside readings, we'll be on Canvas in the Waymaker modules. Some of you used Waymaker in macro last semester, so you have an idea of how this is going to work. For the new people, what I suggest you do is read the course tabs, the course texts tab on the right sidebar of the course website. If you scroll down, you'll see course texts, and that will explain how Waymaker works. If you're new to Waymaker, it's important to read the How to Succeed with Waymaker module, because that will explain how to get the most out of it. Waymaker is not a traditional textbook. It's not even a book. So do read that How to Succeed with Waymaker module. Waymaker costs either $20 or $25. The bookstore hasn't told me what they're going to charge yet. You'll have to pay that at student accounts, but they give you 2 weeks to decide whether you want to stick this out or not. If you opt out, you won't get billed for the money, but it will also cut out the quizzing function, which comes with Waymaker, which is a really important part of the class. So I don't recommend that you do that. If you just think of this as the book costing $20 to $25, it's a pretty good deal compared to a traditional textbook. All right, now, the pace you take through the course depends primarily on you. In other words, you can go faster or slower than the course outline, depending on your schedule, your work schedule, or your other classes. The only caveat is you have to get through all the modules and module quizzes by the time of each of the 3 exams. In other words, all the modules that are going to be on the first exam, you need to finish by the first exam. Otherwise, you're going to have a problem. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Okay, I mentioned earlier, but you may have missed it, that I will be on Twitter daily, and that's always the first place that I announce things like new assignments, information about the exams, etc. If you're not on Twitter, you will miss a lot. So, get on Twitter. It's that simple. We will have regular weekly Hangouts, usually but not always at 7 p.m. on Wednesday. Next week is an exception to that rule. The Hangout is going to be later. It's either going to be 8 or 9 p.m. I'm not sure of my schedule yet, but I will let you know. First on Twitter, of course. Really, I think that's all that I had to tell you guys. What questions do you have? Actually, I have a question. Megan, I thought you had a class right now.
I dropped it. So.
Oh, I hope it wasn't my fault.
No, it wasn't your fault. There were a lot of different reasons, and then the fact that your class was at the same time was just icing on the cake.
Good.
So I'll be here. All good.
Is anybody further away than Henry? Henry is taking this class from the Pacific Ocean, in case you came in late.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I say. So other things. One is tomorrow. Some of you have asked about the study groups. Tomorrow is the deadline for telling me if you want to work with somebody in particular. And then Friday, I will put the study groups together and I will post the information on the website. And then you guys can start doing assignment 3, which is really basically just getting to know the people in your study group. And then next week, we're on to more content.
Cool.
Anybody have any questions? Anybody else? I see you there, but nobody's.
So we can just watch the Hangouts later on YouTube, correct?
Yes, you can.
All right, because for the next couple of weeks, I'll not necessarily be on Wi-Fi while we're in the shipyard. I'll just be
Sure.
on data, so I don't want to use up all my phone data.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And the other thing, Henry, is if there's something you want me to talk about, just shoot me an email when you get a chance, and I'll bring it up and answer the question or whatever.
All right, sounds good.
Other questions?
So what's the video we have to make exactly?
Basically, it's a short video introducing yourself to the class.
Okay.
So if you go down the right sidebar, all the assignments are on the right sidebar on the website, and it gives you a set of questions that you can use to create a script. Basically, where you're from, what do you do, why are you interesting, that sort of thing. Okay, so then you just create a little video, and you can upload it to YouTube or Vimeo, and then send me the URL, and I will post it on the website. Here, let me just show you. No, not that one. Too many windows. Too many. Anybody? Okay, if you scroll down here, you can see the personal intro video piece. If you click on that, it gives you kind of what I'm looking for. Okay.
Yeah, I see
now,
that.
if you go to the header bar right here and you click on personal videos, what you'll see is links to everybody's video. The ones that are here now are from last year. I'm going to clean those out and start posting the ones from your class as soon as they come in. Okay, and then assignment 3 basically says find the videos for the people in your group and watch them and respond to them.
Okay, how do you respond to them?
Well, let's see what I said. So slow tonight. The squirrels need to pedal faster. Okay. Okay, watch the intro videos of your group members and identify at least one thing about each that you found interesting. Share your observations with your partners and then bundle them together and email me the package. Okay, so just basically create an email. So maybe the hardest part about this assignment is actually connecting up with the people in your study group. And the way that most people have done it in the past is just to go on Twitter and say, hey, Henry, who are you and how can we connect up? That sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it creates a little Twitter traffic, which is pretty good. All right. Other questions?
How long are the Google Hangouts typically weekly?
Who's talking?
Like an hour?
Megan, is that you?
No, this is Kim.
Oh, hey, Kim, sorry. No, Kim.
That's okay.
Okay, ask your question again.
How long are the Google Hangout sessions typically?
Oh, okay. It all depends really on how many questions that you have. Okay, so they can be as short as 15 minutes. They can be, actually I'd do another, yeah. They can be as long as, the longest one I've ever done is maybe an hour, but usually that's like the hangout right before the first exam where people have a lot of questions, things they want to go over. But generally they're 15 to 30 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
I'll keep talking if you keep asking questions.
I had another question. On Canvas, with other classes that I've been in, it usually lists the participants somewhere so you can see. I noticed that that wasn't a feature on the Canvas page for your class. Is that something that you're going to activate? Email addresses also, so we can email them through their UMW.
Okay. See, I missed part of what you said. Could you repeat it, Kim? What about Canvas?
Yeah, on Canvas, I have seen in other classes that there's a list of class. We have our groups, it's easier to find folks and email them through our UMW.
Sure.
Is that something that can be activated?
I'll try to sort that out in a day.
Thank you.
Okay, good idea. Other questions? Any questions, Madeline?
No,
Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. How about you, Joshua?
Not that I can think of, although I still am trying, having a little trouble with getting the password for the reading. I can't figure it out.
Okay, I'll email you again.
Okay.
Aaron, how about you? Do you have questions?
The only thing I wasn't really sure about is the discussions. Is that built into the modules, or how does that work?
The discussions, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to use those, but if you want to post something, you can do it as extra credit, but it's not required.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Good question. Bryce, anything? You'll have another chance.
I asked all my questions. I think I'm good.
Good, good. All right, well, in that case, I think we'll call it a night, and we'll talk again next week, and I will let you know ahead of time what time it's going to be. It will be either 8 or 9, so hopefully that'll work for you guys. Usually the video goes up anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour after. It's all done automatically, so check Twitter because that's where it will give you the link. And if you miss it, you can either ask me or you can just go to my YouTube channel and you'll find it. All right. Thank you guys for showing up and have a good week.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's that?
What would the live link be posted?
Okay. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Say that again.